So the servers came online, and there's already just quite a bit of lag, and there's a ton of people even at this auction house. So yeah, let's check things out. I have tons of expired and stuff to grab, and then I'm gonna go post this and see what the auction house looks like right now. TSM's having some problem posting for me at least, so I'm gonna go through and do these manually. It's already not looking too good on our investment of Heavy Desolate. I bought all these basically at 9, and there was already some up at 8. I mean, they got bought out instantly, thankfully. But again, at least early on, I'm worried about nobody wanting to wait for sales, and they're just going to jump each other constantly. So if you're looking to snag some goods relatively cheap, here in this first day or so might be the time until things kind of level out a little bit. Like, check this out. Look at the price of these Heavy Desolate kits. You know, I've been able to make these for and sell them, anywhere from 300, 400 gold. You see the cheapest I've ever sold is at 154, but on my average is about 240. And now the price already is down to 138, which is, well, for what I made these for, I don't think I would barely be making any money off of these. And I'm expecting this to be driven down here just over the first few hours. Maybe things will get bought out and it'll start to work itself out in a day or two, but one of the things I was worried about, at least early on, is stackable goods being not great for making profit. I could really be wrong though, because look at the price of Heavy Desolate Leather. It's already changed in the matter of like 5 to 10 minutes to where anything under like 1250 was instantly bought out. So, yeah, it's really going to be a wait and see. You might not want to sell things right away, unfortunately. That's really going to be up to you. I'm going to sell some stuff as long as the price is decent. Like these at 1250, I bought them for 9. If I can sell them for 1250, I'll take it and run at the moment. I'm just not going to go out of my way to sell all of them like right now. I think it broke already. There was a ton of people standing here, and now there's like nobody standing here. Most people just kind of disappeared. I don't know what's going on, but I don't think the game knows what's going on either. I think people just disconnected. Oh yeah, because I couldn't use the auction house and now I can. So I think we're already starting to see some slight disconnections. But it already looks like it's back up at the moment. And the auction house busted for me again. However, anything that's snackable, like if you put it up there at all, it's selling. Luckily, these weapon enchants are selling for way over what I normally sell these Celestials for, which makes me want to go make some like immediately and post them, because I literally posted all the ones I had and they like instantly sold. So I may want to go do that. Oh god, I can't even blink. Yeah, looks like the server's going down again. Am I able to grab stuff? No, I'm not. I still can't clean out the rest of my mailbox. Alright, we wait until I can do stuff. So I can't log back on to my bank alt. The game says that name for that character already exists, or that name already exists, or whatever the hell it says. So I guess I'm going to try logging on to something else and seeing if I can't maybe do my tables at least. I don't know. Things are pretty broken at the moment. Alright, after taking like 20 minutes to do my Covenant tables, the game finally let me get back on my bank alt. Let's grab more expireds, and let's get some more stuff posted. Something either wrong with TSM or just my TSM in general, because I'm having to post absolutely everything manually because it keeps getting stuck. I'm assuming it's a patch day thing, but it could very well be just an issue on my end. I don't really know yet. Nothing I'm even posting is even showing up in TSM, so I'm assuming it's an issue with the patch and not with me. Hopefully TSM is actually able to keep track of what I'm buying and selling and be able to keep up with it, because that's really the important thing for me. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and take a look at my mailbox from yesterday. Going through, sales actually were better than I thought. Still made 105,000. Nothing really out of the ordinary other than, I sold a very small amount of that Heavy Desolate leather that I picked up for the price of about 9 gold per. I sold like a stack of like 1,000 for like that 18 or 19 that I had posted it for, but that's about it. I didn't sell almost any of it. Everything else is the same normal stuff. You got shrouded pieces, you have enchants, You have the silk pouches and other things that I made. Alright, so as we look at everything, there's really nothing other than just what I crafted yesterday. I didn't craft very much, so I'm actually surprised I still made this amount. Let's just go ahead and grab everything. My current total is 2,755,000. Granted, we spent, what, 270,000 yesterday on buying the heavy desolate leather, so that's why it is under 3 million now. But let's go ahead and gather this. We'll open all mail. Whoopsies, I actually didn't want to open all mail. Just my bot. No, I didn't want that either. Alright, well, I guess I'm gathering this for now. Alright, let's open all mail and see my new total. Going. After collecting 105,000, my new total is 2,861,000. And from there, let's go ahead and take a look at our ledger. So here's the ledger. As you can see from when I started this process on July 20th, that first week I decided I didn't want to take anything out of the mailbox and I wanted to see just how much I could make in a week. I only made like 500,000, still pretty good, but that's kind of what told me that I can keep doing this and be better at it and make more gold. So as this time has gone on since then, I've been making a very steady, quick staircase climb all the way up to where my cap actually doesn't even have my cap because I did break. That's weird. Because I got up to 3,030,000 or something in yesterday's video. So that's as high as I have gotten, and then I just spent like 270 on all that leather to try to flip over this week, hoping that I'd be able to make a profit. So let's take a look at just this week. Just this week. As you can see, it's been a weird week. It's been by far my worst week. I started this week with 2.3 million. I'm ending this week at 2.8 million. So 550,000 I think I made this week. But actually, really, it was more than that if you consider the fact that I bought all of this heavy desolate. So the fact that I spent 260, really I'm about 260k higher. So let's say it was really, oh my gosh, quick math, that's 300 and let's just say 3,100,000 just to make it easy. So if it was 3,100,000, that means I really had like an 800,000 to 850,000 gold week. So really my week was better than I thought. That's actually pretty good considering that I spent 263,000 on all of this desolate leather. So overall, it's been a really different week. This is me opening my mail, and then I end up spending however much on crafting. Then I basically wait and I don't collect it till the next day, so that's kind of why this looks this way. After I do stuff the next day, I craft, spend some, post throughout the day, pick it up the next morning. That's just an everyday jump. Pretty good. Average daily profit of 134,000. Not bad. It's been pretty good, pretty easy for me. So I just wanted to look at that, and by far my biggest expense. My biggest expense is always desolate leather, not just because I bought 26,000 of them or whatever. It's almost always the thing that I spend the most gold on, because before I was able to sell those desolate leather kits for like 300 gold, somewhere around there, and I would spend around 12,000 gold a day or so in buying heavy desolate. Then I'd spend like another 6 on buying thread, and then by the time I sold everything, I'd gain like 45. So I was spending like 18,000, gaining back like 45,000 like daily off of that. And that's one of the things that currently I'm a bit frustrated. Just the initial launch of this patch, because I think that kind of stuff is going to be absolutely dead. I really think that with yesterday's video, everything I was talking about, I kind of think I might have been right. And I think consumables and things of that nature, if that's your main source of income like it is for me, or at least stackable goods, the profit margins might be dead in the water on that kind of stuff for the most part. Granted, this really is just the first hour or two of the launch of the patch. Honestly, I'm going to be looking at this every day and considering it, but like right now, like today, what the hell am I going to craft today for profit? I don't think I can. I don't think I can craft almost anything for profit. Unless I'm really scouring and looking for something. I just don't see it. So I'm a bit frustrated initially. But this is something I'll look at throughout the day. I'll look at it again tonight before I'm done for the day. I'll look at it tomorrow. Hopefully things settle down over the week and we get a better sense. But right now, my initial thoughts are not good for how I make gold. And that's very, very frustrating considering how new I am at it and how quickly I've been rising. My gold from starting with 111,000 and making it all the way up to over 3 million in 24 days, I think is what it took me. I'm hyped for it. That's why I made a channel. Because I've been doing so well that I'm like, dang, I want to share what I'm doing with other people so they can see it's really not that hard. And then here we are today, like, oh man, I don't know where we're going to go from here in terms of gold making. But, again, it's the first few hours of a patch, so we will look at it as time goes on. But anyway, that is my week in review. Basically about, 800,000 profit. A little over 800,000 profit I made this week. Pretty good week. Not my best week. I had just shy of $1 million, I think, the week before. But it was a good week nonetheless. And if I can actually flip this Desolate Leather and make profit, I've sold some of it. I've sold some at like $12.50. I've sold some at like $18. Like, I have flipped some of it and made some profit. But once I get through all of this, things will look a little bit better. So actually, before we go, let's go take a look and see what the prices are of those right now. I think I might have lied. Every time I go to sell something, I just get this, just this swirly of I can't look it up. So yeah, there's that. We can try TSM and see if TSM says something different. Let's go with the post scan just to see if it'll actually scan and look anything up. My TSM so far hasn't been working. Yeah, I think we're just going to get stuck on scanning. I let the first scanner of the day sit here for like 10 minutes and hoping it would fix itself, and it didn't. So, yep, doesn't look like I'm actually going to be able to look this up right now. Alright, so I noticed that if you're having issues with posting and things of that nature, that what you should try to do first is to log out and log back in. So I logged out, logged back in, now I can look at the price. You're seeing these at $10.99. I mean, I really want more, but unfortunately somebody's already put like 16,000 here at 11. Kind of looks like I'm going to have to jump in at this price just for a little bit. So at the moment, I'm going to put like 2,000 at that price. Oh, look at that, somebody posted at 8. Like, why? Who does this? The cheapest is at $10.99. You could post yours at $10.99 and you're on top of the list. Why would you post at $7.99? You suck. You suck, you suck, you suck. Because now if somebody doesn't buy that out instantly, which actually, you know what? Screw that guy. Those are mine. Items no longer available. Good. Good, good, good. Are these available? Because that's what happens. One person does it, and then that other person posted a little bit, and they didn't bother, didn't bother to look. Didn't bother to look. So let's grab all my bot. Try to see if I can't post these. Now there's that much of a 10. It kind of sucks, but it's still technically profit. So we'll post a little bit there at that 10, hoping I can sell some. So yeah, this is something I'm going to have to keep track of, but basically if I can sell it for 10 or more, I'm just going to get rid of whatever I can to make sure I get some of that profit back. I bought it all for 9, so we will see. But I'm worried that once more people log on, especially later tonight, and there becomes more and more supply, I think that there's going to be too much supply and not enough demand. I see prices for things like this actually going well under market average. So that's a worry, but we will really have to play it one day at a time. Maybe tomorrow I'm singing a completely different tune and everything levels out and I'm super happy. But at the moment, I think like other people, I'm kind of scared and I kind of want to just get my money while I can. But I should probably just hold pat. Worst case scenario is I can craft all of this into like desolate armor kits and things of that nature and try to make more money that way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm worried. Like, take a look at this Nightshade. There's already like over 4 million or something. Like some ridiculous Some ridiculous amount. At 2 gold and 40 silver. It would cost me 10 billion gold to buy out how much is here. With that, we are done. All I gotta say is don't freak out like me. Maybe take some time. Maybe take a day off from posting stuff. Just give it some time to work itself out. But it is looking crazy in these first couple of hours. I probably should have just waited until tomorrow or something, to be quite honest. But we will take a look at this again tomorrow. We'll take a look at it every day and try to figure out, you know, whether we can still make gold in our current method or if we need to somehow pivot into something else. But with that, thanks for watching. I hope your patch day is better than mine. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what I can do better. Let me know how I can help you. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see. And with that, I will see you next time.